Easter dinner at home, Ottawa. Welcome. Let's get into it. This is the dinner for those that were sick of doing brunch. And here we go. Classic flavors, classic dishes. This verbatim is what I do at my home for Christmas. And I also do it at Easter. I'll sometimes at Christmas even incorporate a mussel course. But big fan in my house is doing a Caesar salad. Caesar salad for me, straightforward, obviously the romaine lettuce, but we have a anchovy garlic dressing. I didn't even make this. Chef Matt made this, so, he's on the spot here for us to figure it out. You've got container one. It's got in it the Caesar dressing. We have some Parmesan cheese, some brioche croutons toasted, ready to go, some pickled turmeric pearl onions, and some extra virgin olive oil. Lettuce is all clean, ready to go. Just have a little quick looky, make sure it's all good in there. It is. It looks great. And you're just going to grab yourself a spoon, open up your dressing, and you're going to pop that in first. Now, this is homemade, done with fresh eggs. It's literally been done within 48 hours of you arriving. Have a taste. Taught you well, Matt. That's so good. So, you're going to block it down. Give it a shaky. It's just not a simple shake. You want to really don't bruise the lettuce. Is that a thing, chef? No, I'm just making things that are so simple seem complicated when they really aren't. Right, there you go. If you want to put some pepper in here, you want to season it a little bit, it's fine. But again, chef's prerogative. Give it a go. Caesar salad was one of the first things I learned to make when I was young. Long before I went to cooking school. So it would be every couple of weeks, my mother, Edith, would be like, Michael, come and make the salad. And it would be funny because my brother and my father would be in the kitchen watching me. And I'd be like, what? And my mother would be like, sure, he gets an audience. I don't get anything. It was just very funny. Upon reflection, at the time, I was innocent, didn't know any better. Now I look back on it and it's endearing. The childhood memories that we have. Right. We've got that all down. Clean your hands up. Go with your presentation garnishes now. So we have the crostinis, which are brioche. Just kind of haphazardly put them all over the place. Finish off with, we're going to go with the Parmesan. And it's chipped Parmesan. So just basically all you do is you use a peeler to give that effect. And do a little drizzle. Oh, never leave cheese behind. Cheese behind is it's just like doing it wrong. All right. Little drizzle of olive oil down. Pickled turmeric pearl onions down on each plate. And look at that, peeps. Caesar salad, course one, ready to go. And don't you love it? For those that do this all the time, all the global tables, we made this simple. We made the price simple. We didn't include a bottle of wine. We didn't include canapes. We didn't include cocktails. The $69 for two people, 4 courses, first wave, the Caesar salad, a.k.a. the Blackie Caesar. Enjoy. Wave 2, going right into a simple yet elegant bread course. We've got toasted baguette. In here, we've got all the elements to make it come together. We have labneh done with white truffle, garlic confit, pickled jalapenos, roasted capsicum, and then the olive oil. So you've had this at the restaurant. You love it to bits. Now you've got it in the house. You're kind of like, she has no idea. They have no idea what I'm going to do. And oh, look, here we go. So we have one little secret weapon here. We have some lardons of bacon. So this is the reason we have this in here is we're going to take the olive oil. We're going to drizzle it over the top of here. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be short that amount. Okay? Chef Maddie, once we cut the camera, is going to see this. And I'm going to be like, Maddie, too much olive oil. We put that back in our pockets. We're going to toast this under the salamander, but you're going to throw the bacon in there so we can bring the temperature up, because bacon lardons in there to make it so good. Now it's not a bread course. Now it's a bacon course. Let's head to the broiler in the kitchen. Come on. So, I got the kick-ass broiler, salamander as we call it in the kitchen. You don't have a salamander, but you have a broiler option on your oven at home, and you can just pop this right in there. When you put your element, your rack, put it down one below the top line. Don't go all the way up to the burner, or you're gonna burn the bread and it's gonna be cold on the inside. So, really important to pay attention when you're toasting bread. It's the simplest thing to do, but can also incur the worst damage. You probably can't see it, but I have a burn here. It goes all the way up to here. That was year 4? Year 4. And that was all because I was listening to somebody in the dining room talking to me, and I wasn't looking at what was going on in the stuff. And I came without a pair of tongs, but I did have a rag, and it caught and it jerked, and the oil went bleh. There was 12 nurses in front doing a tasting menu right in front of the pass. And I let out quite the scream. Yeah, all I remember was about 4 hours later, I was all cleaned up and I was on oxygenated morphine. And I was trying to talk to my father at the time on the phone. That didn't go too well. That conversation was pretty sweet and quick. But getting back to it, the importance of toasting, we can see this bread is getting gorgeous. But more importantly, look at the bacon. Super dirty bacon. Getting toasted up, looking gorgeous. Just going to flip these over. You could do this with your hands, but honestly, hey, I'm here. Hey, don't burn me. Don't burn my hand. And that's it, folks. Look at the bacon. Let's head back. Nothing like toasty bacon. Toasty bacon song with yellow jello. Yum, yum. All right. We are back. We are going to assemble our little bread course, which I'm sure you can already tell. And if you're exactly where I am right now, the smell's just great, isn't it? Isn't it great? You don't even have to say, hey, I'm cooking in here. You just have to wait. They come. Because bacon is the thing at the end of the rainbow. There's no gold. There's just a big chafing dish at that buffet on Easter brunch full of bacon. And then you got those sausages, those breakfast sausages in there, which are good. But personally, if you're over 50, I wouldn't touch those things. Look at the amount of labneh here. Lebanese sour cream. Woo. Let's push this down. Spread it all over the board. Can't do that with butter. Imagine doing that with butter. I guess for some more butter. Okay, the bread. While it's been sitting here, it's getting soaked up. Soaked up by all that gorgeous olive oil. And now, the bacon. Okay, it's a bacon dish. It's a main course, chef. Oh my God, it's so good. And look, we even cooked an extra little piece for you. To be like, yeah, I agree, Chef Blackie. This is a good one. And here we go. Oh my God, so good. Okay, next one. Little roasted capsicum. Okay, I'm just going to say it right now. You're listening, everybody? You're going to get half that amount. That's way too much. We're not doing a capsicum board. We're doing a bread board with bacon. Thanks to Jim Gaffigan. Have you ever heard that skit by Jim Gaffigan on bacon? It's the best. There we go. Little pickled jalapeno to end it up. Look at this. We don't have baskets here, people. We have boards. And what do we do with boards? We make them look so unboard-like. And we make our guests feel so unboard-like. Look at that. You drop that down. And definitely don't be doing this when you're doing the salad. Let them enjoy the salad and then bring this out. Enjoy. Fin Haddy, Wave 3, a classic soup, smoked haddock chowder. So you really just have this. There's nothing to do except put it in a pot and don't screw it up. Bring it to a simmer. Once it's at a simmer, you're going to put all the elements inside and serve it up. Smoked haddock has got such a unique flavor profile. The fish is gorgeous. It's nice and fatty. We've got bacon in here again, another bacon. Fresh thyme, onions, a bit of potato slice with roasted corn. Some of you might have done our Valentine's dinner earlier this year. We served it as a course. Never saw the dining room get so quiet. And, you know, Valentine's is already an evening of weirdness because it's a sea of two tops. I mean, the dining room looks overfilled because it's just two tops everywhere. What I mean by two tops, two people at a table, right? This soup kept the crickets nice and loud. Once it comes up, you're good to go. Proper way, take your spoon, pull your garnish out. Be civil. Don't be slopping, don't be plopping. Make it look nice. Even if it is a soup, it still should get the same love and respect that all dishes deserve. No burnt marks, no boiled split cream. No, well, I had to go for a smoke. I needed to go to the garage. I had to change the light bulb. Stay with your food. Smoked haddock chowder, or as the Scots would call it, Fin Haddy. Just a lovely dish. You don't need a garnish. Your garnish is a spoon. Bon appetit. Easter at home, wave 4. We're going into the main course. It's where things get big, bountiful, like Thanksgiving. So bring over container 4A and 4B. Let's have a look what we got going on in here. We pop open the first one. We've got a lot here and a lot here. So here we have the carved ham, already sliced, ready to go, with some roasted carrots, green beans, 2 potato galettes. We have the reduction for the ham. We have this honey thyme glaze to go for the carrots. And then over here we have a little panko almond, lemon, lime crust to go with the green beans. So to put this all together, very simple, straightforward, 2 frying pans down over medium heat. Let me just check it up.
Yeah, looking good, mate. Looking great.
Right, so first we're just going to go down with a bit of oil. It's always nice when you get the virgin metal, you know? Brand new frying pan for next this week. So just going to make sure our oil is nice and hot. We don't have any sticking issues going down on here. Perfect, and let that come up to heat. So for the potato galette, this is going to get packed onto a metal pan, and this is going to go into the oven at 350 and is going to take about approximately 15 minutes to come up to full heat. You could microwave this, but I don't think you're going to enjoy it. It's not going to be the same effect. So it's best convectional. If you do convection, I'd say 315 to 16 minutes, 17 minutes tops. And if you're using conventional, that means no air spinning inside, then you go 350, and again, same amount, 16 to 17 minutes for it to come up fully. You want to put a little gob of butter on top to make it flavor through and through. We didn't provide that for you. You go ahead and do that. So that's going to send off to the kitchen. And then here we are. We've got the frying pans now are up to speed. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in the ham. We go with nice thin slices. I'm going to put the sauce to the side. And then over here, I drop one butter in there, one butter here.
Okay.
In this one, we're going to go with the carrots. On this side, we're going to go with the beans. All right, and while all that's working, we're going to have a look at what's going on in here. I suggest you use a spatula and bring this up to full temperature now. Because if you can hear it, it's starting to like boil more than fry. And I kind of would like to get a little bit more color on the ham than just sitting there like that. And from there we go. You can see the color starting to come on the bottom of this pan here on this side. See the meat? So just keep it as open as you can while you get more color. Amazing. I've gone with a bowl. You can use a 10-inch flat plate if you wish. The potato has arrived. Here's the little potato galettes. Once they're nice and warm, pop them down into your pan. Next, with the meat now coming up to full color, we're going to go ahead and put the sauce in. This is the cherry raisin brown sugar glaze, all ready to go. It's not going to take a lot to bring that up to temperature. All right, a little bit of panko breadcrumb down on the beans with almonds, a little lime, lemon, and then over here the carrots. You can see through the grace of time and the heat, you can see that the thyme has come nice and caramelized. That's great. We're good on this regard. That's solid. Let me grab a rag. And the hams are ready to come off too. Look at that, gorgeous. Okay. So just separate your vegetables. You got to use a pair of tongs here. Do it. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Supposed to be comfort food here. We're not going for some kind of avant-garde stuff here. We're just feeding the soul, loving the soul. Couple of pieces left in here. And all this crispy bits, get that down onto your wunderbar. And here we go. And all you're going to do is take your ham and you're going to stack it. And then once you're done, grab your spoon and just like you do with the last frying pan, get all this gorgeous stuff, spoon it over the top. And there's really not much more to say than crack a bottle of wine open, get yourself a bottle of wine open, you're all sorted, you're sussed, head to the dining room. I'd be really happy if I was getting this on Easter dinner. Same to you. The last course of the great supper at the Blackies. So tiramisu, big favorite in the house. Let's look at it. Amaretto, limoncello. We even have some of the cacao nibs inside for texture. You're going to grab container 5 and you're going to go grab that ice cream, which the ice cream is a dark miso ice cream. You've got a 4-ounce container of that, so there's 2 ounces per each person. Pop open your lid. We have a limoncello lemon curd, little crushed meringue, some berries, and for each person, you have one of these soft yet, oh my God, they're so gentle. You got to be so gentle with these things. Like if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to, how do they say? Mess it up. Gentle like butter. Let me get that out of there. Oh yeah. Look at that. First try, no problem. So you want it, there's something unique about tiramisu. Room temperature tiramisu, 10 times better the flavor when it's in the fridge. Why? I have no idea. It just is. So lemon curd, we're just going to put one little bit on this side. We're going to go one bit on there. We're going to do the same. One here, one here. And then we're going to garnish with some fresh meringue. Some berries. And then, to finish off, some of the ice cream. So the dark miso ice cream. Just go in with your spoon, slide it down. Don't overcomplicate this. Don't make it crazy. Don't stress. Pull it out, drop it, and serve immediately. Don't muck around. All right, maybe muck around a bit. Wow, miso and chocolate, especially dark red miso, so brilliant. Look at that, loves. Happy Easter to you and yours. I hope you had a great time. It was a wonderful time putting it together for you. On behalf of the entire team at Next, thank you so much.